Hello, my friends. Thank you so much to everyone who was so kind to me, sending me condolences, and to Linda G. Comanche for her kindness, and I really appreciate what you did. I was never expecting that much, and before you did something similar when my husband was sick, but Linda on her channel did the live stream, and there was some donations. And thank you everyone who sent the donations to Linda, through Linda, and some came through my PayPal. Thank you everyone. And as well for the flowers, I thank before to Ivy, and I got beauty. We'll
clean that up later.
Hopefully the dogs. And the blanket, I got a beautiful blanket from Diane's Tarot. So thank you so much for that. And it has so many warm saying, and actually that will be well used. Okay, and that was then, sorry for the noise. So we will start.
Thank you everyone who sent in condolences through the other email address as well. I made sure that I forward them, so thank you to everyone that was reaching out.
Yeah.
Okay, and then last week I apologize, we missed doing our video together. That was my fault. I had a bit of a toothache, so thank you to everyone for your patience on that. I'm back!
And she has that many clothes now for dealing with that.
Dealing with the pain.
And behind me there is a picture that I kind of was seeing my mom. So Tracy took the picture of the picture, and it's on our community page and as well on my Instagrams.
If you want to see it a little bit more closer up.
That's the way I was I told my mom, that's you, and she got that picture, but the last time she came back, she was 87. She was flying grandma on a broomstick. So she came to Canada and she gave me back. She said, I want you to keep it this, because she, even that time, she was kind of preparing us for her departure.
Okay, so thanks to everyone that submitted questions. I'm going to use some that I meant to use last week, as well as a few new ones in here today. So this might be a little bit of a marathon video, but here we go.
Oh, right.
All right, so my first question is from Laura S. The week or 2 weeks ago, we kind of chatted about the Amber Room, if you guys will recall. She found an article about a Nazi ship that was found in 2020. They believe it has connections to the Amber Room, but it doesn't say why. The ship was called if I'm saying this correctly, the Karl Rusch. And she's wondering, can you see if it does have any connections to the Amber Room, or even why?
That was huge room, so okay. Can you count?
1.
When she's counting, I'm supposed to get visions.
2.
And usually I do.
3.
I see a fisherman fishing with the net, like in the story for goldfish, that the fish was talking. I don't know if that means that ship is connected. They will be still looking for it, I think. They will be still looking, and the goldfish that was talking in human language, it was so hard to find it. So I don't know if that will be something that they found it, that the Amber chamber, or not yet, I don't think. But that's what I was seeing. Not completely, the job is not completely done. They will have to do another job and hunting. And they will be making a lot of choices. So it's like that fisherman pulling the net I don't think it is that ship, but maybe there will be a next one. I can't completely dismiss because the vision is not so clear.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. From AR, will China take over other countries that are bordering countries? Sorry, let me try and say this again. Will China take over other countries? Are bordering countries in danger over the next 100 years?
100 years. Right. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I see a lion, and the lion is symbol of aggression, of control, of I'm so, and I felt sorry for Canada, so I'm even afraid of for Canada. I'm worried about Hong Kong, and I'm worried about yesterday I was listening that they and I have a friend over there, a nice man that I was doing readings for, Taiwan. So, I'm worried about Taiwan as well. But I think China is not going to stop now when they let the citizens to have more children than one, because from 1960s they were only allowed to have 1 child per family. Now they can have as many as possible. So that will be kind of preparing themselves for aggressions, for taking other countries under control. That's my feeling, and they will be united, maybe even with Russia, to control the world. They want to take people as prisoners, and they will be gambling. So we build them so high on the ranking that that's actually the main dominating country in the world. It's not USA. USA is sitting in their pocket. USA is owning the money. The same Canada. So many other countries are borrowing the money from China. So one day they can knock to the door. We want to confiscate your goodies.
They come to collector. Okay, I thought this was an intriguing question. So this one is from Rosa. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Matt Gaetz. Is it possible that they are aliens? She says they just don't look human to me, as an observation. And honestly, when then you look at their faces after I was reading this question, I was like, I mean, she's not wrong. Like,
yeah,
they do have a different appearance to them.
They do, and
sorry, Phoebe's looking at my toes.
Zuckerberg, when he is talking, it is like talking with an alien. That's something.
1, 2, 3.
It's like they are walking from the pyramid down. So they are connected somehow, some ways. And with my intuition, I'm correct. And that lady, King of Love, and they have the abilities to protect themselves. They are above everything. So they have that angelical. And I was talking on the live stream, to me that aura around the saints or angels, it is symbol of people from the other galactics who are wearing those glass helmets. So that's something that probably...
There you go. Thanks, Rosa, for that
I
question.
think we all are UFO. I'm not saying that I don't feel like I have connections with other places, and I know I was living in Atlantis. I saw once a picture in my dream that I was there, and many years ago, and it was like a warning, the flood is coming, and I told my husband we better We were camping. I said, we'll leave. And I'm not an early camper to wake up at 6 o'clock to tell my husband, get out. We have to get out. And we did. And the rest of the campground was flooded. So who knows if that's intuition or whatever, or someone from the other. And I had the dream that I'm running in Atlantis from some flood. And I was a paramedic that time.
From Michelle, speaking of seeing them coming down from the pyramid, what is the purpose of the pyramids in Egypt?
I didn't read her questions.
No.
You know that.
She never sees these questions before today.
So I was talking about pyramids like I'm one ahead. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
It was the landing places, or places where they felt safe on the earth. They were thinking that that's what they can kind of exist. And probably that the pyramid was so protected from radiations, from other things. About 3 years ago, I saw a pyramid being covered with the mirrors. So they were probably sending some signals, or even having super antennas. We don't know yet. But they were juggling, coming and leaving, symbol of making the life possible on earth, and flying away and coming back, angels. Every angel of temperance, but angelical connections.
Okay.
We can call them angels, we can call them gods, we can call them whatever we want to call them, but people from out of space, or other spaces, or other galactics.
And then Michelle asks one more. Can you ask your spirit guide, how can we connect more with our spirit guides?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. They want to connect with you all the time. Just relax and let them to come through. Don't block, don't put the controlling system away. Be like a little kid. And again, I was saying something similar on the live stream. And everyone is welcome to the live stream. So the questions will be answered right away. I feel when I'm getting messages, ask the question, and I'm getting visions, the controller in me is out of the window, and that's when I'm true to myself, or I'm just the device. I'm not making those answers. I'm just receiving them, like when you turn on TV, you get the picture, what is there. Mm-hmm. And you can't control what will come.
You have to let it flow.
Yes, and that's the same way. Let your spirit guide to control with you, maybe by letting yourself to be relaxed. No judgments, no programming, what you want to see. Of course, when you are always watching one channel, then you know that it will be on the one channel. But when you are in a hotel, you don't know what the channel will be, and you are just clicking, and there will be channel that you might never have seen. So let the world to be open to send you informations. Love yourself. Not only others, but love yourself. Feel that you are not only a human being, but you have the antenna around your head, and let this antenna to absorb the unknown, and then write down everything what will come your way, even your dreams, because that's when with some spirits, they will come to you in the dreams, and you will have picture, figure out what the picture means, digest and answer, try to answer to your own situation. The same picture for different situation will mean completely something different.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Going back to China here for a second. From Cheerful Chickadee, will the world hold China accountable for the economic impact from the crown bug?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
It's like a burglar will come to your house, you don't know who that person is, will leave it, you know the fingerprints, but you can't really...
It's hard to actually pin them down to hold them accountable.
Yes, I don't think we will be able. Who can do that? Biden, it's too weak. It's just, they can preach, but they can't do anything to China. China is too strong, and every country has to lean on them. So there is no power that they can be held by.
Okay.
Thank you for your questions.
From Charles, there was an anomaly discovered in the Baltic Sea in June of 2011. Is it a sunken UFO?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I see the symbol of poison, like, don't touch.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be something related to the Russians disposing the nuclear...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, better don't touch. Something not appropriate to touch. Mother Russia... And they have so many, because they need to dismiss something. I think that's what was the symbol of getting rid of things.
Okay. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you.
Okay, and I apologize if I'm not saying your name correctly, Saba. They say the vaccine doesn't stop you spreading the virus, just reduces the chance of you getting seriously ill. So will a vaccine passport actually help reduce the virus?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Some ways it's like you are climbing on the roof and it's very steep, so you can't climb, you're sliding down. So it's not that it will be complete. Roof is symbol of protection, and trying to climb on the very steep roof, it's not an easy cup of tea. So I think it will kind of slow down. There will be less people who will be dying, less people who will have that judgment day that they have to go on another side. So, there will be more power to fight. At least they are saying that for a while that will happen, and then we might be revaccinated again and again and again.
Kind of like when we take the flu shot.
I took once and I was so sick.
I don't often take the flu shot. I don't have a specific reason why, but...
No, I took once in 2000 and I never was sick with the flu, and that was when I was so sick with the flu, then I'm afraid. I took shingles vaccination and I got shingles.
Mm-hmm.
Go figure.
Yep. All right, and again, I apologize if I'm not saying your name correctly, Jolene. After listening to stories from Meghan's friends of 20 years, people that worked the wedding, nannies, and high-profile employees of their organization, are the many stories of her being a bully and manipulative and conniving true?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
She's a strong woman, a woman with swords. We have to be honest. If she will be a weak person, she will never go as high. She achieved so much on her own. Prince Harry was just extra step for achievement for her. Queen with swords. So it's double-edged sword. People don't trust her. But she's not hurting anyone. Those swords she is holding in her hands, they can hurt her more than hurting others. She wants to be going the quieter life with her husband, and she has a lot of depression because of the way people are seeing her as very unpopular, and she needs to be, now she's in a blessing state. We have to let her to be safe and protected. She's pregnant, and we don't want that the baby to be harmed by her anxieties or feeling hurt. I'm not saying that she is an angel. He knew that he is marrying a woman who is strong, and it's such a bad thing for women to be strong.
Yeah.
My mother couldn't understand why I was always fascinated with strong women like Catherine the Great. She said, she's our enemy. Poland was under her occupation. But as a person, she interested me. I wanted to know Madame Pompadour, mistress. The same thing. Why are you interested? I love it as strong, independent thinkers. It is something that appealed to me. Maybe I'm not that able to be that way, but then it is, maybe if she's here and I'm here, I'm not feeling too bad. It's something that we have to have appreciation for the strong women. We only adore men for their strength, and no one is complaining.
I'm just thinking, that's something that you've really passed on to Roman, because he really appreciates a strong, independent woman. Sometimes it's
he wants to argue with her, and she's not argumentative.
I'm not very argumentative.
And he comes here, and we...
I'm getting better though. He's starting to have to put up with me more.
And that's it. But he likes to have confrontations, and
he's an Aries.
I'm not even thinking about backing out. I have to have my opinion. He has to have his. Hug.
Yeah.
And I think he likes me the way that I am.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, one more from Jolene. Now that Harry is home in the UK for his grandfather's funeral, is he regretting the Oprah interview that they made?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, some ways, because it's someone who can't zip it up the buckle. So if they don't have the protection, they feel insecure.
Yeah.
Harry is between rock and hard place, and he feels vulnerable. Meghan is the strong one, and he adores her for being strong and independent. And then when he's on his own, he likes to have people who are kind of boosting his ego to feel that he is strong. His rebellion, the odd way sometimes for drinking with his buddies and so on, but she is the strong-minded, so he feels vulnerable right now when he is in the, and it's odd that it's like the boats in the car. He doesn't have the security belts. What he put, he receives. So the family is giving him a tough time, and he has worries because maybe he didn't know how to think ahead. And Meghan wants him for herself, so she is causing some drama between him and the family, because she wants him for herself. And that's the reason usually mothers-in-law don't like the strong wife who is holding the son away from her. Because two strong women might not be a good, unless one is smart and not going for conflicts.
Yeah.
And it is like the court is one family and Meghan is separate family.
Yeah. Thank you for that question.
Thank you everyone for your questions.
I just have a few more here for us today. We're actually doing really good. I think we're getting through these nicely. This one is from Honey. What do you see for St. Vincent and the Grenadines with an eruption of the I'm taking a stab here, Le Soufriere volcano being imminent?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
And the epicenter of volcanoes is moving different place of the earth as well, so it is not only those places, but it will be eruptions in different parts of the world. It's not that we can expect them to have, they will do as good job as they can do it.
With preparations
And moving. The sun will be shining on them, but there will be a lot of work to clean up the ashes and so on. Eventually they will survive, but I have the feeling that we are living in time that there will be more and more volcanoes coming out. Okay. I'm sorry, but that was in the Bible as well, that there will be more and more volcanoes before the Judgment Day, kind of. So I was reading this in 1880s and I thought, oh gosh, we are experiencing more and more, because when I was at school, our geographic teacher was making sure we know if there was any eruption of volcano, some earthquake, and there was not that many. Once in half year something happened and we knew we have to. For our geographic teacher, she was a tough lady. I loved her, but she was tough.
Didn't stop.
Somehow she did like me, but I was trying to have the better exercise books than anyone else, so I was cutting from magazines some colorful pictures and putting in my exercise book, and so she loved it. She was looking and it was but when you are doing this, something stays in your head.
Yep, no, it's true.
Yeah, so
from Christina, was the Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz previously involved with Epstein and the sex trafficking circle?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
How to explain that? Can I have a pen and the paper?
You can have 3 pens.
Sure. I have to have.
Because we never know which one's going to work.
No. And this is. So it is like different branch of the same kind of tree. So Matt Gaetz is here and Epstein was here. And they are both related to Florida. But
a different branch of the same tree.
Tree, yes. The pedophiles tree. I think that Matt Gaetz is a smaller branch, and maybe he was kind of doing this separately, but it looks like they might have some connection, and maybe Don Don is the connection between them. I don't know how long before the Don Don knew Matt Gaetz. I don't think they have that much connection. You can cut that branch and put this somewhere else. But it's just that in our mind they are connected.
Okay.
Matt Gaetz was from rich family, and we don't know the full list.
No, we still don't know the full list of people that were connected.
connected and who was visiting that island and who was really enjoying abusing the young girls, and they are the same kind of cup of tea. Okay, the same family of those pedophiles, reunited sometimes for the party with the girls. I don't know if he was involved because the decision making, so maybe he was not that big fish that Epstein needed.
Right. Okay, I've got 2 questions left for you guys today. Flora, does Don Don have a will, and who will get his millions or his debts when he passes?
That's a good question.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. I see a candlestick with a few candles. The same height, 5 candles, and he has 5 kids. But the candles are so burned to the bottom, there will be nothing to be left for the kids. So the kids were the one. The journey that he is choosing is so hard. All the lawsuits will probably drain completely his. When he will leave, Ivanka might be the best probably beneficiary, or Melania, woman with the money. And the cheating card, he was going to the top by cheating, and the candles were melted and there is nothing left. Just like, all the old candles, you can have those tears coming from the candles. Not too much will be left.
Good question, Flora. Thank you for that one.
Thank you. And I think that the vision is actually absolutely correct, that will be the way that,
that makes
everything
sense.
will melt it.
My last question is from Patty, and it actually had this question asked in the live stream. There was the officer, I can't think of what her first name was, Potter though, in Minnesota, who shot Dwayne. Was that shot really a mistake?
Yeah, I think that
and
was...
we did that in live stream, and your vision
Richard was asking that question.
Yes.
And I saw that she was in a panic. She didn't know what she is doing, and by coincidence. So I can't answer the same question 2 times, especially in the same day. But I remember, and I said that it was her who did this by the panic mode. And, we do mistakes in the panic. So I don't think she intentionally killed him, because especially that she was saying taser, taser, taser. Yeah, I'm not very good when I'm in a panic. No one is good when we are in a panic. So I don't have that feeling that she wanted to do, but she was always looking for the space for herself with those big guys. So she thought that she's using taser to help them, and somehow it was not helpful. She shouldn't point to the heart. She should point somewhere more private.
Or safer, yeah.
Safer, yeah. It is something that she shouldn't do that, to be that aggressive. But those guys are probably bullying her all the time, and she felt that she has to prove them that she can fight.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for
I don't
submitting those
see
questions.
her being in the black energy. I saw her in the chaotic energy. So I think that was her flashing, pulling the door this way, that way, somehow disconnected what she was holding. Okay.
So remember, if you would like to submit a question for me to ask Violetta, you can send it to psychicvioletta.questions@gmail.com. There is a copy of that email address in the description below as well. And then we'll finish with our circle of
good energy.
energy.
And as well, if you have questions for me, because I'm doing 2 more videos before the next time we will see each other. I'm posting usually Saturday morning and Monday morning. So please
Write questions in the
comment
below
sections and I will answer them to you. And tomorrow I have a reading with Linda G. Comanche on live. I forgot to say that. Oh gosh,
sorry, not on live. It's not a live stream, but it'll be posted later.
Posted, okay. So we will do the Zoom and I will post it. And Tracy is not here, so my girlfriend Cheryl told me that she will come. And I don't know, maybe I will ask even Roman to come because I never did by myself yet anything. It's like losing virginity. You are scared. So thank you so much. And Linda, once more, thank you. Girl, you are an angel.
Okay.
Thank you. And I want to, maybe you can say today,
Okay, something that's on my heart. I just want to pray for all of the souls that have recently left us, that they would feel at peace and be guided to where they are to go next. And to all those who have recently lost loved ones, that you feel the freedom to grieve in the way that you need, and then feel a peace upon you knowing that they are moving to a better place.
And please let us to accept the fact that that's part of the life, and don't we have to accept sometimes losses, even if they are loved ones. Mm-hmm. So all the best to all of you. We are united in that pain a few times in a lifetime, so we have to stay strong and positive and
find little moments of gratitude, even if it's as simple as making a green light when you're driving. Just finding and sending out your gratitude to the universe, and find those pockets of peace.
Thank you, and stay positive. Let your spirit guides to connect with you. Don't be judgmental. Don't plan what you will hear the voice telling you and then digest. Sometimes it will be the sign on the street that will be the answer. Sometimes in the TV there will be answer. I'm finding so many times I'm thinking and the same words are coming on TV. And to me it's like confirmation. Very often I have those moments I think about some word and the same word is coming on TV, and that's recently is like a few times a day. And the song, sometimes the song will be the answer for you to when you are thinking about something or about someone. So let yourself to be open on different way that your spirit guide wants to connect with you.
Okay. Thanks everyone.
Thank you. Take care of yourself.